Why God feels silent sometimes? Now, this is a very popular question that a lot of people, some way or another, have said, thought, or felt some type of way in their life. And it's a very common question. And the reason is because sometimes in life, God does not speak loud and aggressive and obnoxious to us. Sometimes what that end up feeling is like us being in a position or a circumstance or just basically living life where it feels like God is nowhere to be found. It's not about God speaking to us. It's just about God feeling like He does not care about our situation. I feel like a lot of people can associate with this because a lot of times in life we have heartbreak, rejection, losing the job, losing family. Like, we have so much that can go wrong in this life. And sometimes it seems like God is not answering. Let me free you up real quick. A lot of the times what ends up happening is that God's ways are not like our ways. His thought process is not like our thought process. The way He knows what's going on in your life way better than you do in your own life is impeccable. See, the thing is, God is the Alpha and the Omega, which means the beginning and the end, which means He knows everything. He knew everything. He's always going to know everything. What that means is that we should find refuge and peace in knowing that He knows what's going to happen. Sometimes if we're being honest, that's actually a relief because it means that we don't have to figure everything out. It means that we don't have to try to, oh, well, this is supposed to mean this and this means that. No, it just means for us to relax, for us to chill and just let God do His thing. Let Him be God. He's a way better than God we are. He's better at judging people than we ever will be. He's better at handling situations way better than we'll be. So when it feels like God is silent, that is not an invitation for you to take over His job. That is not Him saying, oh, well, I need help. I'm going to need you to come be God. No, that's really when God does His best work. He does His best work in the silence. He does His best work when you have no choice but to just trust that whatever He doing, it's going to work out in your favor. That's when He does His best stuff. And we being true, like a lot of us, we try to be God in our own life. Try to handle situations. We try to resolve situations. The thing about it is we try to resolve stuff that's literally out of our control. We trying to control situations that has to do with other people's emotions, control situations that has nothing, literally nothing we can do. And we sit up and we worry and we be depressed and we stress over a situation that no matter how much worry and stress we do, it's not going to change the outcome. Sitting and doing nothing. It's really us just sitting in that pain, and it's really us just sitting and living, put our whole life on pause just for a single moment. God is like, you don't even realize, but this one moment that you in is about to shift everything in your life. This one moment that you in, that you think is the end of the world, this is literally the one moment in your life that transforms and shifts over everything. This is the moment where the new version of you, the best version of you, the version that God has called you to be, finally takes full effect. Because some things in our life only happen when other things happen. Like certain times you only meet the best people in your life after getting rid of the worst people in your life. You only get the best job opportunity. We lose the worst job opportunity. God feels silent. It's just best to have faith in Him that He knows what He's doing. And if we're being honest, I'm gonna be so honest, sometimes that is hard to do. Because people like to say that, oh, trusting and having faith in God is just this easy thing and it's just, oh, just have faith and trust in God. Nah, sometimes that's literally the hardest thing to do. Why do you think in the Bible it say the faith the size of a mustard seed? You know how small that is to move mountains? What that's basically implying is that sometimes things in your life are going to be so massive and so big that you just need just a little bit of faith. Not a lot, because the problem itself is so massive. The problem itself is so big. So you're not going to be able to muster up just all this faith and God. Sometimes you just be like, man, I don't know how, but God. That's faith the size of a mustard seed. That's faith saying that, you know what my problem, my giant is so big, but I know that God can do it, so I'm gonna just let Him have it to Him. The truth be told, you don't even really be needing a lot of faith. You really just need faith at one moment. The moment when it feels the toughest, the hardest, that's the moment where you just be like, you know what, I'm gonna have faith and I'm gonna trust in God. So to answer that question, why does God feel silent sometimes? The best way I could put it is, the reason that God feels silent sometimes is because you and I are not Him. That's it. It's as simple as that. We don't have the answers. We will never know the answers. God knows everything. And so many of us, we try to find the answer. We are searching and we trying to find the answer. Well, if you're God, because God gonna do something better for me. He may have. But what if God put you in a situation because He just wants you to learn something from it? What if He just want you to go through this to help somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So the reason that I say just we never really can tell with God, but the only thing that we can do is have faith in Him. We can have trust in them. People are always talking about, oh well, it may be better. It may be better. What if it be worse after this? We don't know. The only thing that we do know is that we will trust and have faith in God. But until the next video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all of my links will be down in the description below. Peace.